What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something really cool, and that is changing up the look of the Z just a little bit. As you guys seen in the last video, my Z did get hit in the parking lot of my apartment complex, and honestly it just made me think of the fact that my bumper looks like shit, and I don't like it, and it just kind of like throws off the look. So instead of me having a fucked up, messed up bumper, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and put on my primed bumper. That way I have a bumper that's at least in mint condition. It's just not paint matched. And I feel like that would look better than what it looks like now, because the way it looks now is just not taken care of. And I don't really like it too much. So I'm outside taking off the bolts that keep the bumper on, and we are going to get to replacing this bumper. So I already have the plate taken off. I've got the light taken off from down here. And all of the bolts that connect it, which are right here, all of these are taken off. So the only thing we have left to do is the zip ties holding on this side. And I believe there's one over here on this side as well. Yeah. Now, this bumper can come off. Alright, so we got the bumper outside, and I just realized this is going to be a little bit difficult with one hand by myself. So I think what I'm gonna do is just boom, there we go. It's on, looks good, everything's fitted. Of course, no side markers right now because I don't have any. And also, putting on this bumper made me realize that there's a lot of like scuffs that need to be gone through. It definitely needs to be like resanded and stuff like that. Like you can see kind of where these little lines are. It definitely needs to be gone through and resanded pretty well. But yeah, she's looking pretty good. Also, I haven't properly shown you my garage at this apartment complex, but let's take a look. Boom. It's just my bedroom closet. Not my actual closet, but another closet to the side where my water heater goes. This is all my stuff. While we are on the topic of bumpers, I am going to start taking off and preparing my front bumper. I figured, you know what? I'm going to be inside for the next couple of days. Might as well go ahead and start transferring everything from this bumper to that bumper. Get the holes prepped. Use this as like a alignment diagram to kind of see where my holes need to go. And that way we can go ahead and start getting this thing put on. I'm super excited. The bumper is taken off completely, but it is getting a little late. Not really late, but it is getting dark. It's about 8:30. Can't really see too much, so I figured what I'm gonna do is take the rest of this inside, which I did take off the trim of the headlight. I'm gonna have to put that rubber back on. Also want to adjust that somehow, some way, but yeah, got it all taken off. We're gonna go ahead, line up these two bumpers down here and get to drilling. So these have these little slots on them, and they need to line up with this right here. But as you can see, whenever I do that, let's try and line these up. It creates a little gap, even if I do have it all the way in here. You can tell it doesn't sit in there all the way. There's a bit of a gap right here, and the bottom actually hits already. So we're gonna have to trim this up a decent amount. It is poly, so I think I should be able to cut it relatively smoothly, but let's go ahead and get something right here to just cut that little tab off. All right, after some adjusting, sanding, dremeling, all that sort of stuff, I finally got it to sit in there. And now there's this weird gap right here at the bottom. Not really sure what this is from, but everything is sitting in there pretty spot on. It looks great. Not really too worried about the overhang, to be honest. Everything is fitting in there though. I was really more worried about this gap, which is pretty closed. And I mean, it's a slight overhang, but nothing that's really gonna bother me. So now I know exactly what I need to do to the other side, and this is all I'm gonna do for the night. Obviously, I'm gonna do the other side tonight as well, but just the fog lights is what or just the turning lights is what I'm gonna do for the night. I'm going to worry about the fog lights whenever I actually put it on the car, because as you guys know, there is a little tube that sits in here, or a little like housing that sits in here for the fog light. So the fog light's just gonna slide right in. I don't think I'm gonna have to do any shaving to it, to be honest. One thing I do plan on doing as well is taking sandpaper, and I'm going to take like 120 and go all the way up to like 3,000 grit and then clear these, because I want them to be as clean as possible, because as you can tell, they are not the cleanest. I don't like that. They're kind of foggy. But let's go ahead and try to slap these over here. Alrighty, it's done. This is the old bumper. This is the new one. I'm super excited to get it on my car. May or may not have gotten a little bit distracted. My apartment was a freaking mess. There was a bunch of trimmings from that, a bunch of dust. You know, there was pieces everywhere. This whole thing was filled up with a bunch of stuff. So went ahead and I cleaned up the apartment, cleaned up myself. I was feeling pretty dirty because of all that. But I just want to show you guys what it's looking like now. So we've got this side marker put in now. The other side was the first side we put in, but I think this one came out really good as well. But I think that's where we're going to stop for the night. I will see you guys in the morning whenever we go ahead and start installing this, putting it together. Should I paint it in this video? Should I prime it in this video? I think so. So we'll go ahead, fast forward to that tomorrow. All right, good morning guys. It is the next day and I've had a slight change of plans. So I actually need to drive my car today. So I don't think I'm actually going to be sanding this all the way down and primering it today. I do plan on doing that within the next like week or two. Maybe we'll have a separate video for that, just because I also want to get this video edited and uploaded for you guys. But I think what we're going to do is go ahead and start actually getting the attachments. Oops. We're actually going to go ahead and start getting the little holes made from where it bolts on. And what I'm going to do is use the previous bumper as a little diagram of actually where those holes are going to be at. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Already done. Now, we're going to go take this bumper outside and try to get it sort of lined up. All right, went ahead and got the bash bar taken off while we were waiting. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 bolts on each side. Now we have to take care of this little ground. I think that is. I'm not really sure what that is, to be honest. But let's get our little screwdriver. We're just gonna take this off right here. Again, I'm not really sure what this is, but it looks to be a ground. Not really a ground. I don't know. It looks to be something important. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this goes to, but I am going to Google it. All right, we got this whole side knocked out, looking pretty snazzy. I think what I'm gonna have to do, because it does pop out a little bit, you see right there, either I'm going to have to sand it down, which I don't think I'm gonna wanna do that, or I'm gonna have to take the drill and kind of drill the spot. I'm gonna have to take the drill and drill that hole a little bit further that way, just to kind of like pull it in a little bit. But so far, so good. It does look pretty nice. And then next up on the agenda is getting this side. So we're taking a little cruise get some ice cream. I don't know.
Toxic.